Azteca, Ali.
Hi, good morning. Buenos dias. Hi there, everybody. We are in Escuintla. Oh, wait. How do you say it? Escuintla.
Escuintla.
Escuintla here this morning. About 10 and a half miles from where we were yesterday, from Via Comatitlan. So we are still in Chiapas. They have a long way to go still to get to Mexico City. So while you're joining on, make sure you let me know if you got audio, if my picture is correct and everything is good, because we have had some issues with Facebook, but I still want to be able to go live for you guys. So as you're popping on, just give me thumbs up, let me know everything looks good, sounds good, está bien, okay? So again, we are here in Escuintla. It is still in the state of Chiapas, and so we have the Migrant caravan has made its way in this direction, traveled about 10 and a half miles here really early this morning. So we just linked up with them here. We are hearing that they are going to move again later on this afternoon. So they're kind of making, thank you guys, thank you, awesome. So they are making, kind of taking some rest now, but what we're being told is that they are going to pick back up on their travels and head on the road again in this afternoon. So right now, again, yes, I needed a hat because my baseball caps were all getting really dirty and was not keeping me very shaded from the sun and the heat. So got myself a good hat here in Chiapas. Okay, so thank you guys all for joining in. Thank you guys for the continued support. Keep asking your questions. I'll do my best to get them answered. That is my number one goal, is to be here for you guys, be a voice for you, and also be a voice for all these people, law enforcement individuals, and people that are impacted here as well. So one of the things I really wanted to talk about too while we get here live is when these caravans come into these really small cities. Let me flip this around so you guys can see. When they come into these really small cities, these cities are really disrupted. These are tiny towns, and there's thousands of people. So we believe there to be around 4,000 people here at this juncture in the caravan. We know that some people, per one of the caravan organizers, Luis Villagran, told us that some folks have dropped off. They have stayed in other cities that we've stopped at because they're just too tired. A lot of people are questioning if they're actually walking. They are in fact walking, my friends. They are certainly doing this on foot right now. Irenejo Mujica telling us yesterday no caravans ever made it this far on foot, and this is certainly what you are seeing here. So going back to the disruption of these really small cities, when this caravan first started moving, it was one of those things that, hey, a lot of people coming into these towns can kind of help a little shot in the arm for these towns. Well, maybe the first stop, but they don't have an influx of money. They don't have water, they don't have food. They get food and water from some of the cities that are that they're stopping at. Like yesterday, we saw that the Mexican government was feeding them some burritos. So this is outside of an auditorium. Literally wherever we stop, they flock to wherever there is shade. It is extremely hot out here. There are, what we learned from Luis Villagran, one of the other caravan leaders, he tells us that there are roughly 1,700 kids in this caravan. Now when I say that, you guys, it is not unaccompanied minors. It's 1,700 kids traveling with families. I am going to try to find out how many unaccompanied minors there are, if Luis Villagran knows. Now the way that he gets those numbers is every time they stop, he goes around, he takes a census. We have seen him doing that. We have seen him documenting that. So again, we have about 1,700 kids. 63 women are pregnant. And there are some women here that are over 8 months pregnant, and they're doing this walk. We know that there are at least 3 wheelchair-bound people. They are, you can see here, they're showering. This is how everybody's been asking, how are they staying clean? Those things like that. So this is a bathroom area right there, but you can see one of the gentlemen here is, let me just see if I can zoom in. There we go. One of the gentlemen is just holding a hose, and the gentlemen are standing underneath there showering. This is how they're, trying to bathe a little bit, trying to get clean. Okay, so again, we traveled about 10 miles early this morning. We met up with the caravan here in Escuintla, and we're being told that they are likely going to be traveling again this afternoon. Let me try to, sorry about that. Let me try to zoom back out a little bit. I'm getting so hard to get into. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure this out. I can't zoom back out. Do you know how to zoom? Oscar's with me right now. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right, we're moving on. Oscar and I are walking around here. He's allowing me to just live stream, show you guys what's going on. You can say, you want to say what's up? Let's say what's up. We got our hats on today.
How's
Oscar
everybody
Blue.
doing with Ali Bradley TV? To all the people, beautiful people on that beautiful platform. We're live in Escuintla.
Escuintla.
Where basically Ali is doing a magnificent job on describing what is happening right here. So let me record right here a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to flip this back around for you guys. Again, these tiny communities. We've been walking around and we see people, you know, that are locals. And it's this kind of shock look on their face. Like, what is going on our streets? What is happening? And it's not, you know, it's not like these people have money to spend. So they come in and they really set up shop for, I mean, what we saw yesterday in Via Comatitlan, they were there for, you know, a full day and a half. Here, a couple hours is what we're being told, but fully setting up shop here this morning. Hi, good morning. ¿Cómo está?
Bien.
Good. Hola. So there's our Venezuelan friends there that we've been talking to. They gave us a lot of information about the Darien Gap and what they went through, so. Okay. So again, they really come in and kind of, I mean, it's fast. Set up shop and leave. I mean, it leaves a mess. There's no denying that. You see lots of kiddos. Hola, buenos dias. Lots of little kids here. Littles. And it's hot. It's miserable. We've got clothes drying out here. They're trying to wash their clothes. Things like that. So one of the caravan leaders, Dornejo Mexica, been posting some interview clips that was from my live feed yesterday, and he's talking pretty extensively about how no government entity from any country involved in this illegal immigration, right? So we're talking about Panama, Colombia, we're talking about El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua. I mean, all of these countries, right? That a lot of them aren't going to have an economic asylum claim. And they're piling into this caravan. He said not a single government entity has contacted them while they've been out here on this caravan. We're now on day 6. Tomorrow will be a full week that these people have been walking, have been migrating north through Mexico, toward Mexico City. And then from there, more than half of them, the caravan leader is saying, will try to go to the U.S. at more than half. And so what he's also telling us is that he would love to talk to the Biden administration. He says we would love to talk to Biden. We would love to find out what the solution is. He says this is all just something that both sides use as politics, and he does not believe that the Biden administration is serious on immigration reform. That is not my opinion. That is a caravan leader's opinion that's saying that. So you guys can go. I uploaded those clips onto my site. I also did ask him who's funding it. He emptied out his pockets. He was like, the migrants are actually buying me food. You know, there's a lot of questions there, and we know that people are donating things. And then we also know that cities are paying for food when they stop. Like, we've seen them handing out food. So where are the donated funds going, right? That's where we're like, okay, dude. So you read between the lines and some of these things that they don't tell you, but you know exactly what's going on. So we're going to continue to talk to him today. We are likely going to talk to Luis Villagrán as well. He's the other caravan organizer who has been the one who's really keeping the numbers and things like that. So I would like to find out unaccompanied minors, if we can get that, if he knows. I'm not sure, Oscar. And then the other one we're going to try to find out is just how many people have either been detained from border agents.
Another observation that you can tell them is that today they're going to walk 4 kilometers to the next Acacanawa.
Okay.
That is the...
And so that's like 2 miles, 1.5 mile?
Yeah,
Not far. Okay, so they're not going to take a huge journey today, but they are going to be walking again a little bit this afternoon, and we'll be with them. We'll be staying with the caravan. Sad news for everybody. We're leaving tomorrow. Breaking news.
6 days of coverage. I think that it has been good coverage, and I think that we have done a good job on covering this.
Yeah, we need
You know.
we need to like regroup a little bit and then come back, and the goal is to come back and link back up with them. But again, from what we've seen, what we've witnessed, what we know, and we will still have boots on the ground here with folks that we trust as journalists, as well as other people that are working out here. So we'll be able to keep you guys in the loop a little bit through them as well. But yeah, we have to be able to regroup as well. So I'm gonna get off my live feed right now because I've given you all of the details and information that I've got right now. And I will check in with you guys in just a little bit. We're going to be walking in a little while. Thank you so much. Stay safe. We'll talk again soon.